Hello everyone, my name is Nong and I come from class 11A6. Today I am pleased to tell you about the Ho Chi Minh Communist Youth Unions and the union's activities of my school and class. The Ho Chi Minh Communist Youth Unions is a socio-political organization of Vietnamese youth. The organization was founded, led, and trained by the Communist Party of Vietnam and President Ho Chi Minh. This organization is considered an incubator for the leadership and future management of the Communist Party of Vietnam, which is the attendance arm of the state. From March 20 to 26, 1931, the second central committees of the Communist Parties of Indochina, the party's central committee devotes an important part to discussing your UFA raising the issue. The topic organizing the Communist Youth Unions is a task to subdue an important part of the proletariat class in a necessary issue that the parties must solve. The policy in unifying organization, young people become the Indochinese Communist Youth Union to attract young people to strive for the idea of communism. On the basis of resolution of the Second Central Committee meeting, the number of members of this party's Central Committee was assigned to 30 of youth. Unit of issue other members of party's committee from central local level. At the end of April 1931, from a port in Chunky, the delegation work committee was established on the basis of the delegation of the youth union as a level. In some provinces, a provincial parties of community and district parties committee have been established on the basis of youth branches under the parties committee. The strong development of the delegation have probably responded to the inward limits of our country's youth movement. It is an objective movement in accordance with the requirements of these resolutions at the same time, reflecting the great merits of parties and President Ho Chi Minh, who founded and trained by youth union organization. The Third National Congress of the National Youth Union held from March 22 to 25, 1961, decided to take March 26, 1931. During the final periods of the Second Party's Central Conference reserved for discussion and decide issues that are very important to youth work. As an annual day from the youth unions, March 26 becomes the glorious day of Vietnamese youth and the glorious day of the Ho Chi Minh Communist Youth Union. The Communist Party of Vietnam was established on February 3, 1930. From very early on, the parties clearly saw the importance of building the youth union's organization. Second Party's Central Committee meeting held from March 20 to 26, 1931 as known 236, which was tweet now managers to be tweet Ho Chi Minh. My corporate general secretary Trần Phú took an important part in the post program to discuss youth work and encouraging local party organizations to pay attention to build youth union. The conference decided to unify organization of the youth union of Indochina. Immediately after its establishment in the Indo-Chinese Communist Youth Union developed many reunions. During the climax of the revolutions 1930-1931, with the culmination of the socialist unions of getting from the revolutionary movement of the period, there appear many examples of young people fighting typical of the communist youth unions member need to jump with the famous days before the Vietnamese cows. It can only the revolutionary way. There cannot be any other way. And my school and class also have a lot of activities towards March 26 seconds, encouraging both emulation, disseminate knowledge about traffic safety, propagating on evil prevention, continue to promote learning and follow the thoughts, marvelous example Ho Chi Minh style, organizing football tournaments for boys in grade 11. I find these activities very rewarding and bring many valuable lessons. Thus, you have heard about histories of the establishment of the Ho Chi Minh Communist Youth Unions and its activities. Thanks for listening.